Sarah, when did you start living with my parents in my family home? I don't remember giving permission for anything like that. I was shocked when Mom told me just now. You should have properly checked with me, the daughter, about something like this. But instead, you decided to move in without consulting me at all. Frankly, that's pretty shameless. This is my childhood home we're talking about here, and you just waltz in like you own the place?
I'm sorry, Emma. I thought Linda had already told you about it.
That's why I'm saying I heard nothing about it, moving in without consulting the daughter. Mom probably forgot to tell me because she knew I'd object. You both went behind my back deliberately. Sarah, you moved in because you're after our family inheritance, didn't you? That's why you never confirmed anything directly with me. I bet you've been sweet-talking my parents this whole time. Getting them to trust you so they'll leave you everything in their will.
What? Emma, that's a terrible accusation to make. I would never manipulate Linda and your father like that.
These days, that's the only reason I can think of for moving in with in-laws. I can see right through you. Young couples don't live with parents unless there's money involved. Everyone knows that living with in-laws is a nightmare. So, what's the real benefit you're getting here?
That's not true, Emma. I would never move in for the inheritance. Your parents are wonderful people who offered to help us. We are grateful for their kindness, nothing more.
If it's not for the inheritance, then why would you move in? Nobody would live with their in-laws unless there was some serious benefit in it. Free rent, free food, building up goodwill for the future payout. Come on, what's the real reason?
Well, that's...
If you can't answer, then it really is for the inheritance, isn't it? Your silence is basically a confession. Well, our family home is from when my parents ran a small company. They closed it down ages ago, but they should have a nice nest egg saved up. That's what you're after, right? I bet you've already been calculating how much it's all worth. The house, their savings, maybe some investments they never told me about.
I'm telling you, that's absolutely not true. I really didn't want to say this, but if it means clearing up this misunderstanding, I'll tell you properly. But please understand, this is very difficult for me to talk about. The truth is, I'm infertile. David and I have been struggling with this for years.
What? Wait, are you being serious right now?
David and I have been married for 3 years now. We've been trying to have children since right after we got married, but nothing has happened. So this year, we started serious fertility treatment, but the treatment is expensive and the clinic is far away. Each cycle costs thousands of dollars, and we need multiple attempts. That's when Linda and your father offered to let us move in.
Mom and Dad offered? They actually suggested it themselves?
They said we should move in to save money for treatment costs. Plus, your family home is within walking distance of the clinic I go to. Linda noticed how stressed I was about the commute and the expenses. She said family should help family during difficult times. So we gratefully accepted their offer and started living here this year. Does that explanation satisfy you about why we're living here? We're not after money, Emma. We're just trying to have a family.
Oh my God! Wait, this is hilarious! Infertile people actually exist! I thought that was just in TV shows and comics. Like, I knew it was a real thing, but I never met anyone with that problem before.
What?
I see. So, you're infertile. Sarah, you're still so young, but how sad! You already have no value as a woman at your age.
Value? What do you mean by that?
That's right. A woman's worth comes from bearing children and raising them properly. That's literally what we're designed for biologically. If you can't do that, you're finished as a woman, aren't you?
What? Emma, you can't be serious.
And poor David, too, having to deal with such a useless wife.
Emma, you've been saying incredibly insensitive things. Saying I have no value as a woman or that David is pitiful? How do you think it makes me feel to hear that? I'm already struggling with these feelings myself.
So what? Even if it hurts a little, facts are facts. I'm just saying what everyone else is probably thinking. David has always wanted children early, and you can't fulfill that dream, so David is the one who's really hurt. He's probably resentful, but too nice to say anything. At least I'm being honest with you.
That's...
Well, if those are the pitiful circumstances, I guess I can forgive the living situation. I mean, you really are in a desperate situation, aren't you? But if you still can't have kids, you'd better prepare yourself. David and my parents are kind, but even they have their limits. If you keep failing to have children, you'll probably get divorced eventually.
I am so sorry. My daughter said such terrible things to you. No amount of apologizing can make up for it. I've been awake all night thinking about what she must have said.
What's wrong, Linda?
I was just with my daughter, Emma. She suddenly said she wanted to have tea, so I went to her house, and she said, "Mom, it must be hard living with that useless daughter-in-law. I heard about all the horrible things she said to you yesterday."
Oh, so it was about what Emma said yesterday. I was hoping you wouldn't find out. I didn't want to cause family drama.
Please don't worry about Emma at all. Actually, just forget everything that happened yesterday. None of what she said reflects how my husband and I feel about you. I gave Emma a serious talking to.
Well, thank you for getting angry on my behalf. It means so much to know you support me.
Oh, don't thank me for that. Any decent person would be furious hearing what she said. Besides, I tried to explain about the living arrangement beforehand. I called her multiple times over several weeks, but Emma was always too busy with work, too busy watching anime and TV shows. I couldn't get through to her at all. Every time I'd start to explain, she'd say, "Mom, I'm busy. Can we talk later?" Then she tells me I can't allow people to move in without her permission. Oh, what a pain. As if she owns our house when she doesn't even visit regularly.
So that's what happened? Well, since you said you'd tell her, I was wondering why the message never got through.
I'm really sorry about everything. Emma's always been selfish, but I never thought she'd be this cruel. Would you like to go get some parfait? I know a place. I'll treat you to a special parfait as an apology. We both need something sweet after all this bitterness.
Parfait? Well, that sounds lovely, but you don't need to apologize with treats.
I wasn't in the mood for tea at all, so I came straight home. But I'm so irritated because of Emma. I need to eat something sweet to calm down. Please, I want to do something nice for you after what you went through.
If that's the case, please don't worry about me. You should go enjoy some parfait by yourself to relax. I feel bad having you treat me as an apology. Emma's behavior isn't your fault.
Don't be shy about it. Besides, you haven't been anywhere since you quit your job, and your only outings are to the fertility clinic. I'm worried about you. You need some fun in your life, not just medical appointments. When was the last time you did something just for enjoyment?
Linda, you're so thoughtful. I hadn't even realized how isolated I've become.
You quit your job to reduce stress, right? Then you need to get out for some fun. All that stress from work was probably making the fertility treatment harder, but now you need positive experiences to balance out the medical stuff. Right now, there's a parfait festival downtown. They have a special deluxe fruit parfait for $50 each that are really popular. I saw it on the local news this morning. They're using premium seasonal fruits.
$50 for one parfait? Oh, that's so expensive. Are you sure about this?
Let's eat something sweet and refresh ourselves together. You're always working so hard on fertility treatment. Sometimes you need a reward. And honestly, after dealing with Emma today, I need some serious comfort food.
Thank you so much for always being so kind. I'll gratefully accept your treat then.
Let's meet downtown then. I can get there quickly, so I'll be waiting.
Pack your bags and get out right now, you two. I'm coming home for my delivery. This is not a request, it's a demand.
What? Emma, what's going on? Why are you being so aggressive?
I'm actually pregnant. But my husband is too busy with work to help me when I'm expecting, so I thought I'd relax at my parents' house. I deserve to be pampered during this special time.
Well, first, congratulations on your pregnancy. That's wonderful news for you and your husband. Please feel free to come home for delivery. This is your family home too. But we don't need to move out, do we? There's plenty of space for everyone.
Huh? Are you seriously trying to negotiate with me right now?
The house is quite large and there are plenty of spare rooms. So I don't think we need to move out. We could easily coexist without bothering each other. Your old room is still available and there's the guest room too.
It's not that I want to kick you out, but living with infertile people makes me anxious, so I'd feel safer if you moved out. I need a stress-free environment for my pregnancy.
Anxious about what? Will living with me cause any problems?
Not problems exactly, more like preventative measures. What if infertile Sarah gets jealous of me and does something? Or what if you harm my unborn baby? Just thinking about it scares me. Desperate people do desperate things, right?
I would never do such things. What do you think I am? Emma, those are horrible accusations to make. Where is this even coming from?
But you haven't been able to have children for 3 years, right? When your sister-in-law suddenly gets pregnant, that must be enviable, right? I never did fertility treatment or even tried to get pregnant. It just happened naturally. We weren't even really trying. It was a happy accident. Meanwhile, you've been spending thousands on treatments with no results.
Sure, I'm somewhat envious, but I would never resent you or harm you because of it.
But you never know. People snap all the time when they're under pressure. I heard from Mom that you're spoiled enough to quit your job. Someone who gives up that easily probably has poor impulse control. Spoiled people like that are unpredictable. When things don't go their way, they throw tantrums.
Excuse me? I quit my job on medical advice to reduce stress for fertility treatment. That's completely different from being spoiled.
Besides, Sarah, do you understand your situation? You're not in a position to oppose me. You can't have children, you're unemployed, and bothering my parents. You contribute nothing to this family except taking up space. You're basically a parasite in our family. A burden that my parents are too nice to get rid of. Even if I suddenly tell you to leave, you have no right to be angry.
What did you say? How can you be so heartless to say that?
Childless parasites should just get out. My parents are tired of living with you anyway. They're just too polite to say it to your face.
Then we're leaving too.
Huh?
If Sarah and David are leaving, then we're leaving too. I heard every disgusting word you just said. If you want to come home for delivery, go ahead. Do your best alone at home with no parents around. You clearly don't need our help or support.
Huh? Oh, wait. Are you Mom? This is just a misunderstanding, right?
I don't want to be called Mom by you anymore. I don't know such a horrible daughter.
What?
I heard everything you just said, and I can't stand it anymore. Calling her a parasite? Threatening her about her fertility struggles? If you're kicking out the hard-working couple, then Dad and I are going with them. We were the ones who suggested they move in, so we need to take responsibility in the end. We don't abandon family when they need us most.
Wait. Why are you and Dad leaving too? You don't need to go that far for them. They're just defective people who can't have kids anyway. I'm your real daughter. Doesn't that mean anything?
Shut up! If you say one more cruel word about my precious daughter, I'll never forgive you.
What? Precious daughter?
Dad and I think of Sarah as our real daughter. She is kind, grateful, respectful, and loving. That's why we're supporting her fertility treatment. We want to support her through this difficult time. She deserves all the love and help we can give.
What's that supposed to mean, thinking of her as a real daughter? She's just an in-law. I'm your real daughter, and I'm pregnant with your long-awaited grandchild. So why won't you take care of me instead of following them?
Your child isn't some long-awaited grandchild. We never asked you to have a baby for us.
What? But grandparents are supposed to be excited about grandchildren.
Sure, a cute grandchild would be nice, but if there isn't one, that's fine too. Stop acting like you got pregnant as a favor to us. It's presumptuous and irritating.
Mom? Are you actually seriously angry? You've never talked to me this way before.
Yes, I am furious beyond belief. I didn't raise you to be this cruel and entitled. I don't know any child who can't consider other people's feelings. I don't even want to think of you as my daughter anymore. If you want to come home for delivery, go ahead, but I won't help you with anything. You can figure out how to be a mother all by yourself.
That can't be. You're joking, right? Mom, you have to help me. I'm scared about giving birth.
Fortunately, the maternity hospital is within walking distance, and nowadays there are grocery delivery services. You should be able to manage on your own. You're so independent and capable, according to yourself.
Wait, Mom, you can't really mean you won't help me, right? I'm already at the station near home. I have all my bags with me.
Oh, is that so? Well, we'd better leave quickly since I don't want to see your face. I'll leave the key in the mailbox. Good luck with your delivery on your own.
Hey, Sarah. Mom and Dad really aren't coming back. Where are they? I've been sitting here alone for hours. You didn't actually move out immediately, did you? There's stuff all over the house, so everyone should come back eventually, right?
I don't know about the future, but no one's coming back today or tomorrow. We're all at a hot spring resort right now. Your parents packed surprisingly quickly once they'd made up their minds.
What? A hot spring trip at a time like this? While I'm here, pregnant and alone? How could they just abandon me like this?
Actually, Linda said it's exactly a time for a hot spring trip. She said we should refresh ourselves completely at the hot springs, and she quickly called David and your father to plan this last-minute trip. They both immediately took time off work and left early. Now all four of us are enjoying the hot spring resort.
No way! This can't be real, leaving me all alone at home. And you're all having fun at a hot spring resort? That's impossible.
By the way, Emma, do you know which hot spring resort this is? Linda picked it very specifically.
Huh? How would I know? Somewhere random like the Catskills? You're probably just at some cheap local place.
Actually, it's in Colorado. A very expensive luxury resort, actually. Linda told me that your husband is on a business trip in Colorado right now. A month-long trip, apparently.
What?
Linda called your husband earlier. She asked if he'd like to join us. She said it would be perfect timing since he's already in the state. He has tomorrow off, so he said he'll definitely come.
No! Wait. You won't tell him anything unnecessary, right? Please, I'm begging you.
Unnecessary things? What do you mean by unnecessary?
Like how I made fun of your infertility. And how Mom got really angry at me. Don't tell my husband any of that. He doesn't know about any of this drama.
Understood. I won't say anything. But I wonder about Linda. She seemed pretty determined to have a heart-to-heart with him.
What? What do you mean by that?
When she was inviting him on the phone, I heard her say she has something she wanted to tell him directly. She sounded very serious about it.
No! She's definitely going to tell him everything!
Well, I'd like to go enjoy the hot springs now, so I'll hang up.
What should I do? Sarah! My husband is furious. He's been calling non-stop since this morning. When I finally answered, he started yelling at me right away. I've never seen my husband that angry. He was shouting so loud, I had to hold the phone away from my ear.
Your husband is such a calm and gentle person. For someone like that to yell, you must have really messed up. David always talks about how patient and kind your husband is.
Mom told my husband everything, every single cruel thing I said to you. He asked me how I could be so rude, whether I have any common sense or moral compass. He said he was ashamed to be married to someone so heartless, and I heard Mom's message too.
A message? Oh, what kind of message?
Mom says she's cutting ties with me. She said I'm no longer her daughter as of today. So I need to get out of the family home since she's disowned me. She won't even let me use it for delivery. She said I can find somewhere else to have my baby.
Oh, she declared that loudly at dinner last night. With wine in hand, she said, "I'm cutting ties with that one." Your father nodded in agreement. They both seemed very relieved to finally make that decision.
What should I do? My parents disowned me, and my husband declared he won't help with childcare. I'm completely alone in this.
Really? He said that?
Yes, he said women are only valuable when they bear and raise children, right? He was throwing my own words back at me. He said he'd respect my values, that he'd focus on work and wouldn't help with childcare at all. He said if that's what I truly believe, then I should be able to handle everything myself.
How wonderful. What a caring husband who understands his wife's values. He's really listening to what you said and taking it to heart. That's true partnership right there.
How is that wonderful? Childcare without my husband's help is absolutely impossible. I was planning to return to work as soon as possible. Single-handed childcare is really impossible. I need help with night feedings, diaper changes, everything. I don't know anything about babies. So Sarah, I'm leaving my child's care to you.
Excuse me? Did I hear you correctly?
Being around babies will probably make you more likely to get pregnant. So after I give birth safely, help me with childcare. Think of it as practice for when you have your own. We can be like a team. You help with my baby, and maybe it'll inspire your body to work properly.
I'm disappointed, Emma. You haven't reflected on anything at all. After everything that's happened, you still haven't learned.
What? What do you mean I haven't learned anything?
Who would help you raise your child? And being around babies makes pregnancy more likely? Oh, don't say random things without medical basis. If that worked, fertility treatment wouldn't be necessary. That's not how biology works, Emma.
But Sarah, you're unemployed and free, right? You could help out a little. It's not like you have anything else to do.
Actually, I'm not free at all. And I have some wonderful news to share. I am happy to say that I'm expecting a child. The fertility treatments finally worked.
What? That's impossible!
Yesterday, I suddenly felt nauseous. It was different from usual nausea, so I immediately bought a pregnancy test from the nearby pharmacy. And it turned out I'm pregnant.
What?
So helping with childcare is even more impossible. David, Linda, and your father all told me to stay home and take care of myself. I need complete rest and minimal stress.
No way. This can't be happening. You're supposed to be the infertile one.
We'll come home after enjoying Colorado. Please be gone by then. Linda is right next to me saying, I never want to see her face again. Emma apparently went straight home, where her husband, who had rushed back from his business trip with a furious expression, was waiting for her. After that, Emma suffered from severe morning sickness, but true to his word, her husband provided no support, saying, "It's a good experience to feel your value as a woman." Emma finally reflected on her behavior and apologized to her husband, and we received a long written apology from her. However, Linda said, "This won't end our estrangement." Linda continues to care for me as always, and she's looking forward to the birth more than anyone, saying, "I want the grandchild to call me Grandma."
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.